Third-party checks use an external source to enhance confidence in the response of a verified ID. Within IDScan.net products, third-party checks can be configured to run automatically on every scan or queried on demand as needed from within the product or the cloud portal. Available checks include DMV data verification, Identifraud, criminal background checks, sex offender checks, watch list and OFAC checks, and international database checks. DMV checks are a popular choice because they query an aggregated database of state DMVs and are considered an authoritative data source. The API returns a yes/no response for each field from a scanned ID, informing you whether they have a record of the issued document. The primary limitation with DMV checks is that not all states participate, and some states have data privacy requirements in order to access their databases. Identifraud is a proprietary check that simultaneously queries data from a wide variety of public and private databases, including the Social Security Administration, United States Postal Service, telecom and utility records, as well as private fraud lists. Identifraud does not and cannot return yes or no results, but instead provides blended risk scoring by determining the likelihood that each field on the ID is legitimate and that the individual is low risk for fraud. Because Identifraud queries as many as a dozen sources, Identifraud checks are the only check which can be used to generate knowledge-based authentication, or KBA questions, which are a common guardrail against identity theft. The primary limitation of Identifraud is that data is limited by the history of the individual. Because young people may have a limited credit or utility history, Identifraud is not recommended for age verification. Checking identities against watch lists is a common part of Know Your Customer, KYC, and anti-money laundering, AML protocols. Common watchlist checks include the Office of Foreign Asset Control, the Global Politically Exposed Persons List, and other lists of those who have been sanctioned or who are known to sponsor terrorism or drug trafficking. These checks prevent account opening or money transfers to these high-risk and flagged individuals. KYC and AML are a key part of identity verification in the financial, gaming, and crypto industries. U.S. criminal background checks pull historical lists of all arrests, misdemeanors, and felonies on an individual. Criminal background checks do not include driving records or minor traffic violations. Sex offender checks query all 50 state databases for registered sex offenders. They are commonly used by schools, gyms, and community centers. We offer several checks on non-US IDs, which can enhance your confidence when verifying identities from around the globe. Canadian DMV checks work similarly to their US counterpart. However, they return an enhanced response that includes the individual's license status and driving record. Our international fraud scoring checks can provide additional assurance about the validity of non-US documents. Although the identity document and individual are at the center of our fraud prevention software, third-party checks can be a helpful tool to provide layered security and additional confidence in the overall response. Contact us to learn more or begin testing third-party checks on your IDScan.net account today.